Hello, my name is Bree, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Breezy Banter, the place where I talk about the things I want to talk about. In today's video, I'm doing a continuation of the series that I have here on my channel, where I discuss some perfumes that I've tried from a particular indie perfume house, and I let you know my thoughts on them. So the perfume house that I'll be talking about in this video is called Hexennacht. And what I typically do in videos such as these is I'll tell you the name of the perfume that I bought, whether I received it as a free sample, what I would rate it out of 10, whether I want to full size it, or in some cases, if I've already full sized it, the notes, and then my experience wearing it. I'll also be discussing the customer service aspect of purchasing directly from the brand. And at the end, I'll provide an overall summary of who I think this particular perfume house is good for. Before we begin, I'd also like to just preface this with stating my preferences when it comes to perfumes. In terms of what I like, I really enjoy vanilla, cake, cotton candy, sugar, and lime notes. So basically, if it's a very sweet gourmand leaning scent, I tend to be into it. In terms of what I think are okay notes, or they can be hit and miss, include most fruit notes, musk, and amber. And then in terms of what I dislike, these notes include rose, pumpkin, incense, wood, and basically anything that tends to lean more masculine. So with all of that out of the way, let's get into discussing these perfumes. So the first one that I tried is called a Clockwork Orange. I rated this 7 out of 10, and I will not be full sizing it. The notes are a bolshy, bazoomy blend of vanilla, spun sugar, and orange blossom, jammy whammed with every orange blend in me flat block. Clearly a reference to A Clockwork Orange, which is one of my favorite books, which is actually why I originally wanted to try this scent. So I said, this scent is lovely and sweet, but it turns out I prefer my citrus to me more of the lime variety than the orange variety in my perfumes. Next is Banana Milk, which I rated 10 out of 10, and I have since full-sized it. The notes are sweet milk, malted ice cream, vanilla pudding mix, banana. I said initially this smells very creamy/milky and is quite light on the vanilla and banana. After maybe 30 minutes, it mellows out to a really delicious creamy banana vanilla scent. It's incredible. Next is the scent Black Vanilla, which I rated 9 out of 10, and I've also since full-sized it. The notes are golden amber, 3 different vanillas, marshmallow fluff, musk. I said that this is a very sexy scent. It definitely smells as described, and I thought I smelled like a femme fatale with this on, so I was feeling myself. Next is the scent Blackberry Lavender Lemonade, which I rated 7 out of 10, and I will not be full sizing it. The notes are lemonade with blackberry and lavender. I said the scent is nice and exactly as described, but it's a little less of a statement than I would like to make. Next is the scent Cake, which I rated 9 out of 10, and I might full size it. The notes are white/yellow frosted cake accord. I said it's exactly as described. I will need to see how many cake scents I have when I order from Hex before I decide on whether or not to full size it. Next is Dreamweaver, which I rated 7 out of 10, and I will not be full sizing it. The notes are sweet, pillowy marshmallow, lavender, mugwort. I said this is a herbaceous and lovely lavender scent. However, there are others, such as Lavender Milk from the house Firebird, that I prefer over this one. Next is the scent I Heart the 80s, which I received as a free sample. I didn't end up rating it because I didn't try it. I destashed this one. The notes are a Lisa Frank-esque powerhouse. Tuberose, orange blossom, white amber, bubblegum, suntan oil, Aquanet hairspray, gummy worms, and fruit-scented erasers. From what I remember smelling it in the bottle, which isn't necessarily an accurate reflection of how the perfume will actually smell once applied, I do remember that it didn't smell bad by any means, I already knew that it wasn't for me. Next is the scent Jadis, which I rated 10 out of 10, and I have since full-sized it. The notes are spun sugar, marshmallow fluff, spirituous, double vanille, and vanilla. I said this scent is best described as a romantic vanilla/sugar/sweet scent. It smells very feminine, but it has no floralness to it, which I quite enjoy. Next is the scent Lavender Macaron, which I rated 10 out of 10, and I do want to full size this. The notes are confectioner's sugar, vanilla bean paste, finely milled almond meal, ground lavender buds. I said this is exactly as described. So basically it's sugar mixed with lavender. Next is the scent Lemon Curd Creme Soda. I rated this 8 out of 10, and I might full size it. The notes are homemade lemon curd, shortbread, powdered sugar, delicate lemon blossoms, and sweet cream soda. I said, this scent is basically lemon cake, but with a twist. It's slightly less delicious smelling than many of the other scents in this category, but it is something a little bit different. Next is the scent London Fog, which I also received as a free sample, and I also destashed this, so I did not rate it. The notes are sweetened Earl Grey tea, steamed milk, and vanilla syrup. Tea notes don't tend to be my thing, so similar to I Heart the 80s. I smelled it in the bottle, and it smelled fine, just I knew that it wasn't for me. Next is the scent Mallownog, which I rated 4 out of 10, and I will not be full-sizing it. The notes are marshmallow, buttercream, eggnog. I said this scent should have been my thing, but there was a spiciness to it that irritated my skin and seemed to take away from the creaminess / sweetness. Next is the scent Maplemallow Doughnut, which I rated 10 out of 10, and I've since full-sized it. The notes are fresh donuts topped with sticky maple frosting and tooth-achingly sweet marshmallow fluff. I said, I smell exactly like a maple dip donut. I have such a strong memory of wearing this perfume because it was, as you can imagine, how maple smells. It was exactly that. So very much as described. Next is the scent Morning Star, which I rated 8 out of 10, and I will not be full-sizing it. The notes are thick, rich golden orbs of amber, vanilla, whipped cream accord. I said the scent itself is absolutely lovely, but the longevity / throw is definitely on the weaker side. Next is the scent Opalite, which I rated 7 out of 10, and I will not be full-sizing it. The notes are confetti angel cake topped with lemon whipped cream and a multi-scoop of birthday cake batter ice cream. I said the scent is definitely a nice one, but there's something about it that's almost musky. I'm just not sure. In the end, it's just not one that I want to full-size. Next is Pineapple Dole Whipped Cream Soda, which I rated 7 out of 10, and I will not be full-sizing it. The notes are pineapple juice, frozen pineapple chunks, vanilla ice cream, and sweet cream soda. I said the scent is wonderfully all pineapple. It smells quite sweet and mellows out to a nice vanilla scent with the pineapple fading away over time. Next is Spankenstein, which I rated 6 out of 10, and I will not be full-sizing it. The notes are soft, sweet marshmallow fluff, orange blossom, lemon cake, and a fistful of faded roses. I said this scent would be fantastic if not for the roses, but it is as described. Next is Stranger Things, which I rated 7 out of 10. The notes are, and I will not be full-sizing it, the notes are Eggo waffles, chocolate pudding, and upside down cake. I said I waver on whether or not I want to full-size this. This is a rich scent, mainly full of chocolate and syrup. Next is the scent Strawberry Lemonade, which I have not tried yet. I do my best to try all of the scents from a particular house before I do videos such as these, but on occasion there's one that just slips through. In this case, Strawberry Lemonade was that one. So I have not rated it. The notes are lemonade with strawberries. I've smelled it in the bottle and it smells incredible. Next is the scent Tiger Tail, which I had received as a free sample. I rated it 9 out of 10 and I've since full-sized it. The notes are vanilla ice cream, orange sherbet, and black licorice swirl. I said this smells exactly like Tiger Tail ice cream. I was a little worried of the licorice note, but this is sweet and gourmand with a little something extra for some edge. So those are all the scents that I've tried from Hexennacht. I think you can tell that I have a very high success rate with them. Even for the scents that I don't want to full size, they tend to be around like 7 out of 10, which generally means that I enjoyed wearing it when I did wear it. I just don't want to full size it. And that only happens with some houses, and Hexennacht happens to be one that works for me in particular. In terms of customer service and ordering directly from them, I've placed 2 orders from them. One I had placed November 24th, and my product actually shipped the same day on November 24th. And then I also placed an order on February 17th, and it shipped 2 days later on February 19th. I think Hexennacht, some people call it Hex, is very well known for having a very quick turnaround time, and as you can see, that has been my experience thus far. I believe in all of my orders, there was at least, well, in my 2 orders, there was at least 1 freebie. I think I had 3 freebies, so 2 of which must have been in one particular order. So overall, I had a very positive experience with this particular house. In terms of who I think it's good for, I think as you heard me describe the perfumes that I tried, you probably noted that they are all very sweet sounding gourmand scents. Almost all of them have like cake, vanilla, banana, marshmallow, etc. in them. That said, while that's true, and I, as I said, enjoyed many of the scents that I tried, Hexennacht has a rather extensive catalog. And so even if you have the complete opposite scent profile that I do, if you are looking for something musky and masculine with notes of leather and tobacco, Hexennacht has it. So I think Hexennacht is a really good house for basically anybody because of their because of the catalog that they have that just features a wide variety of scents. That's not necessarily the case for some other houses. There are some houses that tend to focus on one particular niche area. That's just not the case here. So I think that's all I wanted to cover in this video today. If you liked it, I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried anything from Hexennacht? And if you have, and it's not a perfume that I mentioned, is there any recommendation that you can give to me? Because I would love to try more from the brand. Before I go, I'd like to take a minute to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend watching this video. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Bye.